Look, we know you're going into the deep roads. You'll need to hire the best, and we're...
No! You're too late. Already done.
The money from this trip could fix everything. You need us. We fought Darkspawn.
Look, Precious. I don't care if you tore the horns off an ogre with your bare hands.
You make him understand. We're running from your bloody Templars.
I know how you feel, but we'll earn no favors with your fist in his face.
Then we do nothing. As always.
My brother can be hot-headed, but we do have the skills to benefit your expedition.
You're looking for a quick way out of the slums, right? You and every other Ferelden in this dump. Find another meal ticket.
Well, back to waiting for someone to turn us in.
It'll get harder if we're at each other's throats.
I know. It just seems like you either die in this city or you end up like the scum we're bargaining with. We need coin, status, something we can shove in that dwarf's face and keep people off our backs. And all I can think of is Uncle Gamlen.
He got us into the city, more or less. If there's a chance he can push Bertrand.
Worth checking, I guess. What else can we do? We're losing ground, and I don't fancy waking up in the gallows.
My brother has a point. It's on his head, but it's still valid.
Oh, thanks for that.
So what about it, Bertrand? We're just what you need. You can relax. After all, the Templars dogging us are mine.
Did I sound that bad? Maker, I'm turning into Gamlen. Gamlen? He's got a head for this garbage. Maybe he can talk to Bertrand. He knows some people. After last week, we need all the coin and influence we can get.
You catch more flies with honey. But Gamlen's bullshit could work too.
Well, he did get us into the city, right?
I'm in charge. You do what I say.
Right, brother.
My brother can be a fool, but he's right about this. We are what you need. Too many refugees disappear for you to threaten people who could help us.
I know. I just... How long do we work for scum who don't want us around? We need coin, status, something we can shove in that dwarf's face and keep people off our backs. And all I can think of is Uncle Gamlen.
I wouldn't trust him with a silver, but dear Uncle's at least as sleazy as Bertrand.
How's that for a compliment?
The name Hog is on many lips these days. Not bad for a Ferelden fresh off the boat.
You must have heard of my brother as well, then.
A little, yes. But it is you they speak most of, Monsieur.
That figures.
Your brother is certainly welcome to join us by all means, but I'll leave that in your hands.
Oh, I'm going. Without this expedition, we won't last out the year.
The treasure you find down there could set you and your family up for life.
Come on. The dwarf makes some sense. No offense. Look, you started this, and it's a good idea. Certainly better than ending up in the gallows. Maker, what a mess. I want to make things better for Mother, but some of what Gamlen says, I'm having a hard time hating him. Playing caretaker for someone else's life. Stuck in their shadow. That's no way to live.
Something you need to say?
Look, if you want to join the fight over who lost the most, fine. But I never lived here. Mother even gave me her old key to try and stir something. But I didn't know Grandfather. Finding his will doesn't matter to me.
She tried her best to give us what we need. I think she's due the same.
Oh, I see her side. Gamlen's definitely an arse. But it's not like we can just ask slavers to give back that life.
What have you heard?
Uncle's a chatty drunk. He was up to his neck and signed everything over. That's who has the estate. Apparently, the most extensive wine cellar in Kirkwall is now a slave highway from the Undercity. That's the family legacy.
I think we need to pay them a visit and look for Mother's missing paperwork.
I'm sure they will be right neighborly about letting us poke around.
We'll give them the chance, sure.
All right, brother. If the key works, we'll clear the estate from the Undercity up.
You want a connection? This is where we'll find it.
The once mighty Amels? A bunch of slavers are squatting on that dusty glory.
That sounds like an arrangement that needs to change.
And what if it does? We still aren't important enough to actually live in the place.
Baby steps, Carver.
All right, brother.
We're scraping to bribe Bartrand, and you don't think having an estate would help?
Sure it would, but it won't be free. How much unwanted attention will warring with slavers get us?
I don't know about you, but that makes me a little angry.
We agree at last.
So, forgetting everything else, what would you do with slavers?
Only one thing their kind deserves.
We agree at last. Still brooding. Your nobility. Knock it off.
We're still a long way from cowing Templars with our titles, brother.
We took a big step with this. You should respect that.
Right. Right, the glorious Amels. A noble lineage dating to the Third Blight. You know what that means. 700 years of people sitting around saying, wow, look how great we used to be. Mother didn't even want that life back until we got dumped here. And you only care because we're under Templar scrutiny.
The Second Child Act is getting pretty stale, brother.
Try it from this side. Always running after you, or taking care of Mother while you mark your territory.
That's enough, Carver.
Even back home, what could I be? The lone blade in a house of mages. If I excelled, it brought too much attention. That was a waste, eh? Could have found my fortune if Bethany was going to die on your watch anyway.
You will not use her against me like that. She deserves better.
Then you should have given better.
I gave everything. Question me, Mother, yourself, but not that. I think we're done.
Brother. I feel... I don't know. It's like Mother taking everything out on us. She was just scared. I don't have a place in the life she is trying to bring back. I'm here if you need me. But I must find my own way.
Feel better getting that off your chest?
I suppose.
Good. Because I keep every death with me. If you want that weight, be sure you're ready to take it. You could slap on a smile for a few days. For her sake.
She's not interested in what I think. She wants to provide for us, and you're making sure it happens.
You hating everything I do is really losing its charm.
Sure, make light. Why take anything seriously? You're the eldest. You lead by default.
I don't see you taking the reins.
When should I do that? When I'm following you around, or when I'm caring for Mother while you tame mighty Kirkwall? Besides, we both know what happens when someone leaves dear brother's protection. I'm sure Bethany would appreciate that you're keeping good humor.
Poor you. Too busy hiding in my shadow to escape from it.
I am not a joke.
No, you're a lazy brat with a chip on your shoulder. Well, good talk. Fun's fun, but you're taking this little pissing match too far.
What? You don't like someone making a joke out of everything you are?
I don't see the humor in digging up Bethany so you can hide behind her too. Is there something you would do differently, brother?
It's not up to me. We're on pace to recover an old name for an old woman.
Very well, Carver. What's your plan?
I'd look forward. Make something new. Stop paying debts for old men. And if I had to go backward, I'm not looking for ancient names. I'd fix what's important. What went wrong.
We can't just go back.
We wouldn't need to if you'd done it right. Lothering was our home, not this place. We could have stood our ground. You could have stopped that ogre from killing Bethany.
You own as much of that as I do.
I never claimed to be head of the family.
Neither did I, but someone had to save your ass. All right. You're right.
What?
I'd change all of that if I could. But we don't have that option, and you know it. Here, I got you something.
Why?
We ended on a tense note last time. Take it as you will.
These are by father. Are you sure they aren't meant for you? I bet another mage could get more out of them. For your service that cannot be admitted, I ask that you accept this trinket and know that I shall respect your name. Thank you, Conscience of the Order, Sir Morivar Carver. Carver?
The Templar who allowed Father to leave Kirkwall. Your namesake.
A Templar? Have we met a Templar who isn't a colossal prig?
Father must have felt he was worth honoring.
A man who let him look ahead. And a name that would always mean skill thoughtfully applied.
Seems like he thought it held some promise.
Not a link back, but how to go forward. That's what I was to him. I don't know what to say, except thank you. Have we met a Templar who isn't a colossal prig?
Well, there you go then.
I wonder how it compares to yours.
I'm sure someone thought far too long about my name. Point is, this was a swordsman.
A man who let him look ahead. It would always mean skill thoughtfully applied. Not exactly master of all blades, but Father actually thought there was worth to a swordsman. Thank you, brother. It's a connection I didn't think was there.
You're really going to look for a dark side to this?
I should just embrace a stranger. How's that better than blindly honoring the Amels?
Maybe you should stop whining about Mother's name and try living up to yours.
You're right. It's something. I get it. I don't know where to take it, but thank you. Mother, no. We talked about how important this is.
I just want to know one thing. Are you planning on taking Carver with you?
I can't leave Carver behind. I need him.
I'm going. It'll be fine.
It's not fine. You can't both go. What if something will happen to you? I understand wanting to do this. But leave your brother here, I beg you.
I said I'm going. Besides, if we're so bloody afraid of Templars, I should go and he should hide.
Carver, I beg you. Don't go. Don't do this.
Don't worry about me, so. I can take care of myself, you'll see. Think we could take a break? I feel wrong.
Let's make camp if you're sick.
I'll wager it was those deep mushrooms we found.
No. It's...
Carver!
Oh, Maker, no.
It's the Blight, isn't it? Just like that Templar, Wesley. I'll be just as dead. Just as gone.
There must be some other way.
I'm not going to make it. Not to the surface. Not anywhere. It's getting worse.
There isn't anything we can do. Not down here.
You'll do it, won't you, brother?
How can I kill my own brother?
Because he's asking you to. It's just you now. Take care of Mother.
That's just like you, keeping this to yourself.
I thought it was nothing. Hoped, anyway. Idiot. I'm not going to make it. Not to the surface. Not anywhere. It's getting worse.
We're in the middle of nowhere. We can't help him.
You'll do it, won't you, brother?
You always did ask for the world, Carver.
And you always gave it. You'll do it, won't you, brother?
I'll make it quick.
You always were stronger than me.
There might be something we can do. I stole the maps from a warden that had come to Kirkwall. I wanted to know if he was looking for me. He wasn't. The maps were for planning their own expedition into the deep roads.
Does that mean the Grey Wardens are here?
If the Wardens are here, I know where. We could bring Carver to them.
And what? Become a Grey Warden?
Is this even possible? How does someone become a Grey Warden?
I can't tell you. But it's not something you can undo once it's done. Even if you want to.
This just keeps sounding better and better.
They might agree to it, however. That's if we can find them in time.
If there's even a chance, we must take it.
Then I hope I'm right.
Are you sure about this?
I wish it hadn't worked out this way.
We must move quickly if we are to make the surface in time.
Then, I guess this is it. Take care of Mother. Somehow I knew it would be you.
Carver!
Hello, big brother. Fancy meeting you here.
A thank you might be in order, don't you think?
Pardon my manners. You save me so often I sometimes forget.
You have our sincere thanks. This attack was most unexpected.
Stroud, we need to move. We've already delayed too long.
Very true. I cannot believe the Kunari would dare such an attack. I fear pressing matters take us elsewhere, but we can spread word to the other free cities. Perhaps they will bring aid.
Wait, I need to tell you about Mother.
I already know what happened. I'm sure you did your best.
This is not the time. Take this. It is all we can spare, but perhaps it will be of use.
Goodbye, big brother. Take care of yourself.
Carver?
What are you doing here? Just like always, no cause is too small for you to stick your nose in. I have this under control.
You know each other.
He is my brother.
Nothing's changed between us after all these years.
I've seen a lot, brother. Our little squabble. It doesn't matter.
Your tone says otherwise, Warden. You know, the average person saves a life, they might expect some gratitude.
I've seen too much of the world to be impressed by this.
It's just kind of sad.
What is?
That your world has stayed so small. It's been years, Carver. We can't be civil.
I almost died in your shadow. I don't appreciate you showing up to take my thunder.
If my shadow made it down here, you brought it. Carver?
Well, just like old times. Still coming to the rescue after all these years. I have it under control. But thanks.
You know each other.
He is my brother.
So, do you still blame all of this on me?
Do you still expect me to? I'd like to think we've both changed. I guess we'll have to wait and see, won't we?
Don't you have archdemons to hunt or something?
There's a considerable gap between blights, you know. Apparently just long enough for people to forget. We Wardens don't have that luxury, though.
It's good to see you. I hope the years have been kind.
I can't say that. The blight is long over. But the threat never really goes away. I don't know if you can understand that. Maybe someday.
Carver!
I've been looking everywhere for you. I thought you were dead.
Last time we spoke, it didn't seem like that would matter to you.
Look, I know what happened in the deep roads. You saved my life, and I didn't even thank you. But you're the only family I have left. I have to stand by you. Just say the word and you'll have my blade.
I thought the Order was supposed to be neutral.
I'm a warden because of you. I blamed you for a long time, but you saved more than my life. I am so much more than I was. This is what I was meant to be. And I won't thank you by doing nothing while you start a war.
Your blade would be welcome.
The Hawk brothers together again, huh? Just like old times.
I'm not about to let you die for me.
That mother said I was the stubborn one. I hope the Templars don't get away with this. If they kill you... In war, victory, champion. Wherever you're bound.
Brother.
You always seem to find a way to make my life difficult. I should be hunting archdemons, but... it feels right to be at your side again.
This is where you should be. The Brother's Hawk.
That won't always be the case. You know that. I've seen a lot of things. The world out there. It needs help. But I can start here. Who'd have thought, huh? Two nobodies from Lothering. I wish Mother could have seen us like this. I don't know what she would think about the rest, but...
She always knew it would take something like this to bring us together.
I suppose she did. I'm proud to call you brother. That's gone unsaid too long. In war, victory, champion. And whatever else may come.
Just don't go catching the Blight again, or whatever it is we mages carry.
I'm pretty much the Walking Dead already, thanks. You kind of accept that as a warden. So really nothing to fear today except looking like an ass. Take care of that for me, will you? I've put in my time.
Don't make me tear up in front of the others, you jackass.
Rubbed your collar with onions. Aveline's idea.
Don't go soft on me. We'll need some anger for the fight.
Don't worry about that. I have to make sure your mess doesn't get out of control. The world is a big place, but the faces are the same. We do right here. We make a difference. You'll get my best, and then some.
Can't change the past, Carver. That's for bards and liars.
Is there a difference?
Carver!
I expected to find my brother under attack from the Templars. But you're helping them. Tell me this is a joke. You can't be siding with that bitch against your own people.
Just because I'm a mage doesn't mean I support everything they do.
I just want to know one thing. Are you planning on taking Carver with you?
I don't really need him along.
After a year in hiding, you think you can storm the roads yourself? Oh, you need me.
Carver, please. The deep roads are so dangerous. I couldn't bear it if something happened. Oh, thank the Maker.
What? Now you're just being daft. You need me down there.
Trust me, this is no picnic. I'd stay if I could.
So I get left behind to mind the chickens? I see how it is.
Carver, your brother's only doing what he thinks is best.
I know. I guess I'll have to do the same. So you're back.
Oh, thank the Maker. Please, talk some sense into him.
Carver, what are you wearing?
I've joined the Templar Order. There's no point in trying to talk me out of it. It's done.
You realize that you're related to an apostate.
See, Mother? I told you he'd only think of himself. I want to be someone. Like Father wanted. Like I want. This is my chance.
Carver, please. The Order is so dangerous.
I'll be fine, Mother. You don't need to worry about me. And you don't need to worry about me turning you in. I know the value of family.
Do you actually want to be a Templar?
I want to be someone. More than just your brother. This is my chance.
If you think it's best, I won't argue.
See, Mother? I told you he wouldn't care.
Are you sure this is wise? This isn't like being a knight.
I know that. I'm not an idiot. It figures I'd find you in the middle of this, brother.
It's been some time.
Not long enough.
Wherever there's trouble, that's where you'll find me.
The last time trouble followed you, it found Mother.
This is no time for your stupid grudge, Carver.
I'd say it's the perfect time. Brother, you always seem to find a way to make my life difficult. I never thought that joining the Templars would actually bring us side by side. It's good.
Just don't be in a hurry to join the Maker, all right?
I'm a Templar, not a cleric. I'd prefer to stay in this world as long as possible. And if I can make it an ordered place without looking like a zealot, all the better. We'll save the chant of light for the tavern later. You'd be surprised how good it sounds as a drunken round song.
Don't go soft on me. We'll need some anger for the fight.
Don't worry about that. I have to make sure your mess doesn't get out of control. Tension like this is hidden in a lot of places. We set an example here. We make a difference. You'll get my best. And then some. And what about me? Are you really going to fight your own brother?
I could ask you the same question, Carver.
This isn't what I want.
Sir Carver, I suggest you remember our purpose.
Yes, Knight Commander.
All of you! I want him dead!
No! I won't kill my brother for you!
You dare!
Enough! This is not what the Order stands for. Knight Commander, step down. I relieve you of your command.
My own Knight Captain falls prey to the influence of blood magic. You all have. You're all weak. Allowing the mages to control your minds, to turn you against me. But I don't need any of you. I will protect this city myself.
You'll have to go through me.
And me.
Traitors! I'll have both your heads.